What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. And in today's video, I want to give you guys a quick market update as we do have some bullish signs popping up on the longer time frames. However, when you go down to the lower to medium hourly time frames, things start to fall apart. So I just want to update the CandleMafia so you guys aren't left in the dark. And don't forget, if you guys are not already subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, smash the like, and click that notification bell so you don't miss any of our great tutorials or urgent market updates that we upload to the channel. So as we're getting mixed signals on Bitcoin, let's not waste any more time and jump right into the charts. So we're gonna start here on the 4-day for Bitcoin. Now we have a couple things to unpack here. You will notice we are printing a green dot on market cipher B. Now this isn't confirmed. We still do have about 2 days and 7 hours to confirm this. However, this is a pretty good sign for the bulls, being that these green dots on the 4-day are pretty rare. You can see we printed one right back here. And that did wind up resulting in a little bit of a bounce from wick to wick, about 26% off that this previous green dot. And then obviously we did get one here that did not play out as good. Nonetheless, though, pretty rare signal here, so this should be a pretty good sign for the bulls if it confirms, but you want to remember we still do have 2 days and 7 hours to confirm that. On the 3-day, we do have a confirmed green dot as well. Haven't really seen much come out of this yet, but it is worth noting. Now, you guys will know if you watch the channel, we do have the bullish divergence on the 2-day here. Now, again, haven't really seen much of a reaction from this very rare bull signal. Typically, these are very, very strong. This does not happen very often. But either this relief is lagging behind the signal or this thing is going to flop right over and completely invalidate itself. But too soon to tell yet. We could totally see the VWAP come down a little bit, find some support on that zero line, and then come back up for a move to the upside. The thing you want to remember here, guys, is that the longer time frames do sometimes take some time to play out, right? Just like our weekly blood diamond, right? You know, we called this thing a while ago. Everybody was hoping for it to dump right away, and then we started getting little pumps here and there, and people were like, what happened to the blood diamond? But you can see over time these things do play out on the higher time frames. But sometimes, you know, we could get a dump here in the short term before the 2-day bullish divergence plays out, and I'll show you exactly why right now. If we come down to the 4-hour, you will see we are printing a blood diamond here. Now, granted, the 4-hour blood diamonds in the recent past here have taken us down about 5%. So if we come right here, you can see this one brought us down about 6%. This one right here brought us down a total of about 6.5%. So, you know, between 5 and 6% is typically what we see these blood diamonds do for us on the 4-hour. However, you'll want to be careful because if you come to the 3-hour, obviously we are also have a confirmed blood diamond on the 3-hour, but you can see the last 3-hour blood diamond that we printed actually took us down quite a bit more than 5% at about 20%. So if we pull up our other chart here, with our levels. Now, if we extrapolate that data onto the current 3-hour blood diamond that printed right here, 20% would put us in for a bit of a ride, bringing us down, you know, almost, you know, we do have a spider line here at about 16,735. This blood diamond could possibly bring us down there. And then if it does bring us down that typical 5% that we see play out on the 4-hour, we are coming closer to this spider line here at about 20,000, about 20,190. So really no way to see how brutally these blood diamonds are going to play out. One thing I will note here on the 3-hour, you do also have your money flow coming out. Now, another way you could have seen this dump coming if you wanted to catch a short off of this dump here, pretty easy to spot. If you take a look at the 4-hour, you do actually have a bearish divergence here that has been confirmed. And now with this blood diamond continues the move, right? So basically what we're seeing play out here is this 4-hour bearish divergence. And then to add insult to injury here, the blood diamond just printed and kept pulling us down. So for the time being right now, guys, Now, I am currently in a scalp short on Bitcoin. It's up about 1% right now. I didn't enter it too long ago. We'll see how it plays out. I am looking to take some profits at this support line right here at about 20,564. Some other levels I'm watching right underneath there. We do have another support level at 20,425. Spider line down here comes in at about 20,180, about 20,185, and then we do have a value area low if we do make it all the way down to about 19,870. But like I said, with that 4-hour blood diamond and the 3-hour confirmed blood diamond, these typically do, like I said, on the 4-hour, they typically bring us down about 4%, about 5 to 6%. And on the 3-hour, the last one brought us down 20%. Again, just to go over it one more time, 5% down from here would bring us pretty close to this spider line. Would make a lot of sense to, take a lot of profits if you're in a short right now at that spider line for a potential bounce up. And if we see things start to get really bloody, like that last 3-hour blood diamond, it brings us down about 20%. We do have this spider line down here at about 16,740, but we'll see how it plays out. There's no guarantees that we'll make it down there, but right now, the next level I'm watching for a potential bounce is gonna be at about $20,160. This would probably be the next spot that we could get a decent bounce. Also, 15-minute money flow on the way out here, so if this comes into the red, we could see a further move down, in my opinion. And like I said, even with those bullish signals popping up on the longer time frames, they can take a little time to play out. So it's totally, totally plausible to see some sort of a dump just based off of this blood diamond, the 4-hour bearish divergence, the 4-hour blood diamond, and the 15-minute money flow coming out. As you guys know, when you have the 4-hour with the VWAP crossover to the downside, printing a red dot, as you have your 15-minute money flow coming out, typically it does bring us down a bit. Now, we didn't get the crossover on the money flow on the 15-minute as the VWAP crossed over on the 4-hour, so may not be as strong of a move, but you do just want to remember, with that bearish divergence on the 4-hour, we could come down a little bit more. And now you guys have the levels. Now, real quick, before I wrap up this video, guys, let's just go ahead and take a look at the DXY. Now, looking at the DXY, as you guys know, if you watch the channel, we were looking for this money flow crossover into the red on the 4-hour for the DXY. We have gotten that crossover. We are starting to see it come down a little bit now, starting to form somewhat of a descending triangle right here. With the lower highs approaching that support. Typically, when you see this kind of structure pop up on any chart where you have a high, a lower high, a lower high, and you keep coming down and you can draw that trend line, making lower highs as you approach that support, more often than not, you will break down. Not 100% of the time, but nonetheless, more often than not, you will break down. If we do come down, maybe we can come down to this fib level here at about 102.72. Which would be bullish for Bitcoin if we were to get a little bit of a bounce. But with that 4-hour money flow crossover, it is looking pretty bearish for the DXY, which is a good thing. Also, 12-hour money flow crossover into the red. We have also gotten that. So just some more bearish things popping up on the DXY, which would be bullish for Bitcoin. But going back to Bitcoin real quick, guys, I will stress that watch that blood diamond. Let this blood diamond play out. Like I said, keeping an eye on this spider line right here at about 20,185 for a potential drop down to that level. And then real quick, I just want to show you guys crypto in general has absolutely been loving these bear flags. They've been so reliable on the way down, easy way to catch some shorts, right? And I'll just kind of zoom out a little bit to show you guys, right, on a little bit more of a macro outlook here, right? You have a big move down, consolidate sideways, right? I talk about this all the time. Create a bear flag, and then obviously you continue down. And it is looking like we could be starting to do the same thing, right? Where you come down, right? And now we might be starting to create somewhat of a bear flag, excuse my messy drawings here, kind of consolidate here before continuing down. And then when you come to this lower time frame, you can trade these very, very nicely, right? You typically, obviously, you had the big move down. You start to, bing bong around up in this box, and then you break out, you retest, and now typically you will see price continue to the downside, right? That's typically how these bear flags play out. This is basically what I entered my current short off of. I watched it come break out. I did not FOMO in at the breakout. Or the breakdown. I waited for the retest of the bear flag. I knew it was coming, and then this is where I entered. So we're just a little bit in profit, hoping we can get another drop down to this level so I can take some profits. I will leave a little bit in case we are headed down to this spider line. So guys, I think that's all I got. I just wanted to give you guys a quick market update. As you guys know, I was helping the BitBoy Crypto channel out a lot last week, so I wasn't able to make a lot of these pre-recorded videos, but we're back on schedule, doing all our live streams at the normal time this week, as well as our pre-recorded videos are back on schedule, so keep a lookout for those. And with all that being said, guys, that's all I got for this video. I'll see you in the next one. Frank Candles out.
Here we go, at the top of the class on a roll, and it's time to run it up, yeah, you know. Maxed out, put the pedal to the floor, ayy, on the road, here we go, yeah, we winning by a landslide.